Hey friends, let me know if you can hear me okay. Hello, hello, and welcome. Let me get a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. We have some friends that passed by to say hello. Thank you. Hershey, thank you so much. Sister, you're here. Thank you. Rule locked in. Thank you for your support. Victor, it's good to see you. All right. I am getting my deck shuffled. Hey, Chloe, it's good to see you. We've been missing you. We've been missing you. Let me have a thumbs up if you can hear me. That way I'll know. I decided to use a headset today. All right, friends. So, today I wanted to work. This is a new deck that I have in the collection. I've showed this a couple of times. Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. I picked this up while I was on vacation on Etsy. And it's a really nice oracle deck. It's beautiful. The colors are amazing, and I wanted to break it in. And the deck came with a pullout. So there's no spreads in here, but I remembered that Carla over at Miss Kulala, she sent this over to me. I won this on her channel, 111 Oracle spreads, and I thought it would be fun to fool around with the spreads in here. And I'm gonna go through real quick because there's a lot. There's a whole chapter on 2-card spreads. So let's see. We have yin and yang spread, growth and expansion, you and them, spirit of discernment, light and shadow, a 2-card cross spread, student and teacher, decision spread, self-awareness spread, love and appreciation. So that's a lot. There's a lot of different spreads in here. And a lot of people feel like, oh no, you have to have a minimum of, at least 3 cards to divine a message. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes with 1 card, it gives you exactly what you need to hear. So I wanted to experiment with some of these. So I'm going to keep the book handy, and let me move some stuff out of the way. All right. It's like when your desk is not big enough to fit all of the things. Okay. Oh, thank you. Word Bubble. Oh, that's such a cool name. Thank you for being here. Hello and welcome. That's such a cool name. All right, I'm gonna use a stone to hold the book open. All right. So let's do like an example. I'll show you an example spread. And then if there's one that you're interested in, then I can do that, for you today. So let's fool around with growth and expansion. So if we do growth and expansion, that is a 2-card spread. And card 1 would be what's causing you to feel stuck. And card 2 would be what can you do to move things forward. See, so I really like to use cards for, and I should say, I really like to use cards for self-reflection and empowerment and helping us digest what's going on so we can, take steps forward. I don't do a lot of divination per se, but there are times that messages come up, and of course, if spirit speaks, I listen. But usually I use tarot and oracle, and I like charms, so I do some charm casting sometimes. But I'll use that to gather my messages, and that seems to work well for me. So for let's do this. We can do this for the collective, right? Because all of us could use some growth and expansion in our lives. So card 1. What is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant? Gypsy JJ, hello. How are you, my friend? All right. What is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant? Right here. Okay. And then card 2, what action can help move things forward? What action can help move things forward? This is so cool. This is my first time pulling from this deck, and I'm already in love with it. So, again, this is Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. It's a chunky deck, and I'm going to show you. It has beautiful gold edges. It's a big one. It's a big one. So it's difficult to shuffle, but we're going to make it work. I have smaller hands, so it's hard. So card 1, what is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant? You know what we have? The true self. So, what is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant? Well, perhaps you have a difficult time showing who you really are, or perhaps you are worried about how you will be perceived, how will you be received by others, and maybe you're the person that has to wear a different mask for multiple different people, which can be really exhausting. And that in and of itself can, you know, keep you from moving forward sometimes. So feeling stuck and stagnant a lot of times, even though it's easier, and I know it's easier said than done, but finding alignment with all the aspects of yourself can sometimes help you take that first step. So here's the first card. What's holding you back is your true mask. It's getting in the way. You're fearful of removing it. And maybe you're comfortable there. That's another thing that I'm getting. Maybe you're comfortable in this space and you do not want to kind of step out there. What action is going to help move things forward? Ironically, we've pulled this card here, Journey. I mean, you can see all we see of the figure here is the legs. This is kind of calling you out, like you have to take those first steps. You have to take the steps. You have to get the ball moving, right? We can't stay stuck in place because then that is the opposite of growth and expansion. Sometimes we spend a lot of time like putting like thoughts ideas, plans into place, and we're not actually doing any of it because we don't know. And I'm going to tell you, that first step right there is the most difficult. But after that, it gets easier. I promise you, friends. Uh, so, so yeah, that's just a quick two-card reading that was using the growth and expansion spread. And I think this deck reads pretty well. So, we have some friends in the chat. Okay, so hold on. Let me go back. Harinder, hi, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Trista, hello. And Josh, hi. Thank you for being here. Mo, hope you're having coffee and it's delicious. Clavis, my friend, hello. And Grace, hi, and welcome. Harinder, health and spiritual life. Okay, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. Let me just finish saying hi to all my friends who've come in. Lottie B, hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. I saw Harinder. Thank you. I saw and I will take a look at that. So let me get these cards back into the deck. And again, Harinder, we're doing two card spreads, okay? You want to know about health and spiritual life. So first of all, let me take a quick look and let me see what we can do for you here. All right. Harinder, for you, we're going to do spirit of discernment. So that's going to be something to keep and something to let go of. Something to keep and something to let go of. How ironic. I'm using my black kyanite to hold my book open. I'm gonna give my deck a shuffle. Mo is having coffee. It's very delicious. Ooh, that reminds me, I have mine right here. I will have some coffee as well. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is gorgeous here today. A beautiful day. Everyone is out and about. I have a busy day today myself. Actually, today is going to be a happy mail day for me because I'm expecting quite a few things in the mail. Right. Harinder, this is for you. A month no coffee. You know, I have talked to people who have given up coffee, and they have said that they notice a difference in their overall well-being. I tried to give up coffee for a month. I did not have that same reaction. And then after a month, I went back. I went back like 50% and then 50% decaf. And then now I'm back to just regular coffee again. I hope it's been better for you. More awake. Yes. Yes. More awake, more alive, probably more alert, more energetic. I hear that as well. All right, Harinder. Something to keep. Something that you need to keep in your life. So we're going to keep in mind that you're looking for health and spiritual. I don't normally do health readings, but we'll just do like an overall check-in because this could be spiritual health. If it's spiritual health, we can take a look at that. Maybe it's time to do some spiritual spring cleaning. Something to let go of. Something to let go of. All right. Harinder, for you, something to keep. So we have this card here. I'm going to show it to you. Deeper truth. You can see all of the butterflies on here. For me, that's indicative of growth and transformation. You can see the spiral on this card. In fact, it looks, yeah, it's like a spiral. It also reminds me of like a labyrinth, which for me, a lot of people will go in as part of their spiritual journey, have self reflection until they get to the center, and then make their way back out again. And so it seems like you may be on this path for transformation and for growth. And so I would say this is something that you definitely want to continue doing because this is something that is going to help you in the long run. And then we have something to let go of. For that, we've gotten the throat chakra. We can see the crow there. We can see it looks like a lotus blossoming, and there's a goddess on there. There's a couple of crows. So it almost seems like maybe something to let go of. Is there something that you've been holding on to that you have not wanted to share or communicate that is building up inside? And perhaps it's time to release that, to let it go, right? To voice whatever it is. Um, that's what I'm getting from this. I feel like you're on a journey and you're taking the right steps. And I know communication, uh, a lot of us have, issues with throat chakra, and we have to do a lot of work to clear blockages and find alignment, right, in the energy. The throat chakra is very interesting to me. A lot of times it is stunted at a very early age, and it's difficult for us to find the way to say the right things. And there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just being able to say, but also the associations that we have with how we're going to be received by others. A big part of communication for me is also listening, right? So to me, there is something that is unfolding, but it's blocked, and there's some additional work to be done there. So hopefully that makes sense to you, Harinder. I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for letting me read for you today. And I'm gonna quickly clear energy. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let me see. Amanda, I don't know if I said hello, but if I didn't, hello. There I go with awesome. That is your word for today. You made me smile when you said that this morning in over at Truth Wave. That was really cute. Grace, hello, welcome. Grace is only having 1 cup of coffee a day later in the morning. Oh, apple cider. Oh, with turmeric. Oh, and you drink it. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay. Beautiful seen and not heard. Mm. Seen and wait, not heard. Okay. Yes, throat chakra. Okay, Harindra. Yes, I see your comment. The throat chakra is blocked. So it sounds like you're aware. So, there's spirit coming through, letting you know that that's something that you need to continue to work on. Okay. Don't be discouraged if it takes a little bit longer for you. Right. Beautiful. Yes, no problem. Okay, awesome. If there's anybody else that would like a 2 card pull, basically what I'm doing is I am breaking in this deck. This is a new deck. It's called Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle, and I wanted to kind of break it in and see how it reads. So far, I'm very happy with it. And I remembered that I had this book. I won this on Miss Kulala's channel, 111 Oracle Spreads. And there are tons of two card spreads in here. So if there's a topic of interest for you, let me know. But I'll tell you really quick, we can do yin yang, we can do growth and expansion, you and them, spirit of discernment, light and shadow, two card cross spread, student and teacher, decisions. You know, I use cards for decisions all the time. Self awareness, love and appreciation. Yeah, so there's a lot of different options. It's a cool book because sometimes you feel like pulling cards, but you don't know, like, you don't have a topic or you're not sure which way to go with it. And then you look in here and you get an inspiration and you're like, oh, I know I'm going to do, blah, blah, blah. So, Okay, Gypsy JJ, you want one. Okay. And Trista, I'll get you as well. Yeah, this is a great book. I'd never seen it before, and she was doing a giveaway on her channel, and I ended up being the lucky winner. All right, Gypsy JJ. Grace, you would like a card. Okay, I'll get you two, Grace. Um, Gypsy JJ, around what topic would you like? Are we doing romance? Are we doing romance? What are we doing for you? Let me know, Gypsy JJ. And actually, so yes, so I have Gypsy JJ, I have Trista, and then I have Grace. So if you have an idea, more or less, okay, Trista is about work, and then Grace about spiritual journey. Okay, perfect. So Gypsy JJ, just let me know what topic you would like to cover. I have no one. We're gonna find you somebody. Don't worry. We're gonna find you. Hold on, hold on. All right. For you, let's do the yin and yang spread. Okay? Let's do that one and see how that could help. So, I'm gonna shuffle the deck and look. Card number 1. What area of your life is out of balance? And card number 2. What will help restore balance and harmony? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna pull for you, my friend. My sister. My sister. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Gypsy JJ. Pulling a card for Gypsy JJ. What's out of balance? This one. And what helps restore balance and harmony? This one. My beautiful friend. I'm going to mention this deck, even though it's large and a little bit difficult to shuffle, it overhands really well and it has this beautiful finish. It's not rose petal, but kind of, but it doesn't stick. And I really like that. So that I will say is awesome. All right, Gypsy JJ, what area of your life is... Okay, hold on. Before I start, can I show you my black kyanite? Look how gorgeous that is. You see that? I'm using this right now to hold my book open. Oh, it's beautiful. This one is gorgeous. All right. Back to you, Gypsy JJ. What area of your life is out of balance? You know what? I kind of get the feeling like you're... Are you in observation mode? It seems like you're watching the action from afar, but hesitant to get back in there. And so, what area of your life is out of balance? I got this card here. Dive in. I feel like this is an invitation from spirit to just get in there, get out, change your routine, do things different. Carolina, hello and welcome. Yeah, Gypsy JJ, you gotta get in there. And notice how this little, it's like a fishbowl, but it also looks like an hourglass. And you don't want to miss your opportunity. And sometimes we miss our opportunity because we're observing for too long. And this is saying, you know what, maybe you want to jump in. And I'll mention we are wrapping up Cancer season and getting ready to move into Leo season. And Leo is bold, confident, energy. And I feel like this is calling you to, you know what, get out of your feelings and get out there and just do the thing, whatever it is. So that is what area of your life is out of balance. Then card number 2, what's going to help restore balance and harmony? We have this beautiful card, wishes. You are a lioness. Yes, I love that. Wishes is your card. What's going to help restore balance and harmony? Maybe more positive thinking. Maybe put your intentions out there into the universe. Don't just think them, say them out loud. And, because we're all human, right? And it is very difficult to just walk around and love and light all the time, like, oh, everything is wonderful. No, that's not how we operate, right? But if you sense some bit of negativity or some kind of odd thought that wanders in, you can just say, you know what, I cancel that thought. I cancel that thought. I cancel that thought and let it go and move on. But I would like to see a little bit of that. I would like to see a little bit of that, my friend. So that is your message, Gypsy JJ. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. I'm gonna shuffle my deck. Shuffle my deck. Carolina, that is Aquarius Tarot Adventures. Hello and welcome. I was looking for you earlier and I couldn't find you. So here. Okay. All right. And then let me see. Yvonne, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Friends, if you're new here, look, here's my PSA. Please consider liking and subscribing. That really helps small channels like mine. It, the YouTube algorithm is something else, and it's like a struggle for your life. So if this content resonates, please consider subscribing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. If you would find it in your heart, I would greatly appreciate it. That is a perfect way, I say, to reciprocate energy. All right, Yvonne, what can you tell me about what's going on in my headspace? Okay, Yvonne, I will read for you. I have a couple of people ahead of you, so I'll get back to you here in a minute. Okay. Da-da. You're welcome, Gypsy JJ. I love you, girl. I love you. All right. So I think we are Trista. It looks like a feather. It does. I know. I have one that isn't as defined, as well defined as this one, but this one is awesome. I love this one. All right. I think we're on to Trista now, and then Grace. Trista, then Grace. You know what? I should be writing this down. I brought a book for this reason, and then I don't do it. So I read for Harinder, and then I read for my sister, and now I'm going to do Trista, and then Grace, and then Yvonne. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okie dokie. Sip, sip. When you're doing energy work, it's important to get hydrated. Also, I don't know about anybody else, but I get hot. So I have the fan. I bumped up the AC, and then I had to get my other fan. Uh, Trista. Oh my gosh. Bye, Victor. Thank you so much. Thank you. Trista, that makes me laugh. It gets easier and easier. Next thing you know, it's been 14 years and you have 3 cats. Hypothetically. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm part the way there. I'm part the way there. Let me see. I have been single. Yeah. 13. Yeah, like almost 12 years, 12 or 13 years. And I'm up to 2 cats now. So I'm almost there. Oh, goodness gracious. Enjoy your breakfast, Josh. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Breakfast sounds good. Breakfast sounds good. Okay, Trista. Work life. Okay, hold on. Let's find a spread for you. All right. I'm going to do this 2 card cross spread. The situation at hand, or the heart of the matter, and the challenge. What is impacting the situation? So let's do that. I feel like they're kind of tricky with this one because I feel like this one will require a 3rd card. So I might do that for you. Clavis, how's the weather in Canada? Let me know. Okay, Trista. This is for Trista. This is such an interesting card. Ooh, you're in Canada too? I don't know that I realized that. Heat wave, Clavis. Oh my god. And what was that? Hold on. My chat. Heat wave. Let me see. 1 cat away from being a cat lady. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I love this bell. I got it at a metaphysical shop. I was there for ages, ringing every single bell. They didn't eject me. Whoa, this is a tough reading. Hold on. I'm gonna have to think. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna start with this. All right, so Trista, for the situation at hand or the heart of the matter, we have gotten the rebirth card. I want to show that to you because there's a lot going on here. Rebirth. So the keywords are regeneration, renaissance, and restoration. And that's big. That's big energy. So I feel like there's probably a little bit of something going on at work. There's something going on. This is big energy. And I don't know, can you see that snake? Ouroboros, right? I think that's what it's called when the snake is eating its tail. We have the circle, infinity, infinity, constant, constant change, regeneration, and this is so cool, right? I'm gonna show because you see all this darkness down here, but I feel like you're working to transmute all that with your light here. This card is gorgeous. You thought it was a sperm. Yeah, it kind of looks like an oh the the snake. The snake. It's not a sperm. I can confirm it's not a sperm. It's a snake. And there's a spaceship on this card. Do you see that? There's so much. Yes, there's so much going on here. Like this just circle and like that spiral and that sense of, the color is very bold, very fire in the center, right? Very fire. And then there's all this action going on here. There's transmutation. So there is definitely something going on for you. And I can see that there's changes and they're difficult changes and changes that some people may not want to adapt to. They may not want to adapt to, but the challenge, what is impacting the situation, I think this is so cool. Beauty. Beauty, my friend. I feel like your light. Because I don't know, Trista, I feel like you have a very special aura. You have a very special light. You have a special energy. And it might not be for everyone, but for those that see it, it is very beautiful. And that could be difficult for some people to accept and make space for. We have the card of beauty. I'm looking to see what they've listed as key words for this card. What the heck? I don't even see it. Spirit does not want me to look there. Okay. Another thing to consider, if you are considering this deck, it has a pamphlet, which I don't mind at all. I don't need it to have a book. A lot of times with Oracle cards, it's helpful to have it until you work with the deck and get to learn it better. But in this case, the keywords are on here. They are not in alphabetical order. I don't know what order they are in. So if, for example, right now I'm looking for beauty, I've already gone through the card twice and I don't see it. So for me, that's a bit frustrating when you're using a deck and it's not in order, it's in a different order, and then it makes it hard to find what it is that you're looking for. Finally, here it is. Beauty, magnificence, exquisiteness, radiance. I feel like this requires an advice card. So if you don't mind, I'm going to pull an advice card for you as well. Are they coming for me? Please say yes. I think it's more about, they need to get out of the way for your energy, is what I think. They need to get ready, get on board, prepare, get out of your way. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, what is this deck again? This is called Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. Very beautiful deck. It is by Judy Lenfredi, and I purchased this on Etsy. It was a recent Kickstarter, and she had decks left, and then I picked it up. Harriet Davis, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy that you're here. Trista shines like a diamond. Yeah, I could see that in just the few interactions that I've had, observing her on her channel, observing her when she goes live on. I was about to say Truth Wave. It's not Truth Wave. It's Nuestra Tabla Rosa or something like that. I can't remember. But yes, there's something about her. Yeah, the cards are really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Harriet, you found the right spot. This is, I feel really happy and blessed because I have a great community of people. Uh, and so hopefully you'll feel at home and feel welcomed here and consider liking and subscribing. Advice for you, Trista. Beginnings. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. Beginnings. It's interesting that you saw a sperm here because this, if you think about that, this looks like an egg. And if you can see, something is growing out of it. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Patricia. Hi, thank you for being here. Elizabeth Harbors. Hi, you're from the North Pole? Oh, well, this Elizabeth, my name is Elizabeth too. I'm not from the North Pole though. I'm from Florida. Just regular old Florida. All right, Trista, look how cool that is, right? Circle and circle. Circle and circle. Beginnings. That is your advice. Whatever it is that is happening right now is going to lead to something beautiful. There is something that is growing out of it, and it might be difficult for you to see at this time, but it's coming. Transformation is coming. So that is my message for you, friend. Hopefully that is helpful. I'll be in Fort Walton in 26 days. Love Florida. Ooh, I visited Fort Walton. That is gorgeous there. So pretty. So pretty. We're in our rain season right now, but don't um minus 43, can't find a place to fish. Hopefully, because right now it's rain season and it rains every day in the afternoon. So like a thunderstorm and then it's done and over with. Thank you. Knowing there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Not only is there a light, but there's something coming out of it that is going to be for your higher good. For your higher good. Oh, love it. Love it. Okay. And now I think Grace was next. Grace, are you still here? Grace, Grace. I'm scrolling back in the chat because I wanted to see if Grace had a specific question. Grace, yay. Okay, Grace is still here. And I'm looking for your question, dear. Hold on. I should have written that down. Oh, here it is. Spiritual journey accelerating rapidly. What advice? Okay. Let me find an appropriate. Okay. How about Grace? How about if we do the student and teacher for you? You guys, this just goes to show. We're just doing random two-card readings with different, themes, so to speak. But they work for a multitude of different things. And this Oracle deck is like killing it right now. It's really, the keywords are very expansive, but also the artwork is amazing. Okay. So, student and teacher, what can you learn from your current situation and how can you use this knowledge to teach others and move forward? Okay. These are great questions. Um, so I would say that, later on, if you have a few minutes, it might be a good idea to jot those down. And if journaling is your thing, maybe journal or reflect or meditate on them because, spirit may have additional messages for you. Sometimes I pull cards and to me, I'm like, I don't know, this doesn't make sense. But I just say it anyways because it makes sense to the other person. Okay, let me give my cards a shuffle and clear energy. Oh, Clavis, I hear you. Shipping is almost as expensive as the deck. I wanted to place an order on Make Playing Cards. I put 3 decks in there. The 3 decks came to like 120 or 130, and then when they added shipping, it was 200 plus. And I was like, never mind. I'll wait till taxes and tariffs and all the other things is done and over with. That's just insanity to me. Almost double. Almost double. Okay. All right. Student and teacher, Grace, you ready? What can you learn from your current situation? What can you learn from your current situation? The card just wanted to come out right away. Oh, both the cards. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. All right. And card number 2. How can you use this to teach others and move forward? This is interesting. All right, Grace. So, for what can you learn from your current situation? 2 cards came out. They were stuck together. Okay. So, this card, journey, right? But also, here, prosperity. So for me, like, what can you learn from your current situation? You're clearly on a journey and you're well on your way. Like, you didn't just get started. You're out there, you're doing the thing, and it's been good for you. You can see the card of prosperity here. I am working really hard to learn more about these gods. Harinder, are you still here? Hey, Constance, hi. I'm so I'm so happy that you're here. It's good to see you. Saved by Grace, hello and welcome. Harinder, are you still here? Harinder was schooling me on these the other day. You are on a journey. You're on a journey, and this journey is in your best interest, and you are reaping a lot of rewards from this. I feel like your third eye is opening. There's a lot of blue in this card. I'm gonna say that your throat chakra is open and expansive, and all the things that you need to move forward and get to the end game. Now, how can you use this to teach others? Maybe here the answer is not so clear because we've gotten contemplation, something that requires a little bit more thought. Perhaps you still need to sit with this a little bit longer. And perhaps you're not far enough on your journey yet to be able to decipher the answer just yet. And that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you, friend. I think it's a beautiful reading. You're clearly doing all the right things. I love this on this journey card. We see a compass right here. So you're following your true north. You're following your true north, and that's the best thing that you could do. And then the fact that they've added the figure here without the rest of the body, it's like you're trusting the path. You don't even need to see. You can just go. Ganesh. Yes. Thank you, Trista. Ganesh. All right, so remover of obstacles. Ganesh is powerful. See, so when you have this kind of energy working for you, it's going to make your journey pretty direct and straightforward. Like things are going your way. This is going your way. It just needs a little bit, you just need a little bit more time. And you can see that beautiful figure almost like in a sanctuary. So maybe taking time for self-reflection, maybe connecting with divine feminine energy, goddess, if that is something that you work with. Oh, you saw in meditation the other day? Wow, that's incredible. I love that. Yeah, so hopefully this resonates for you and you're able to take something from that on your journey. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Friends in the chat. Okay, hold on. Oh, I scrolled all the way to the top. Okay. Selena, hello and welcome. Thank you for being here today. We're exploring a new deck. This is a new deck to my collection. It is the Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle, and I am using 2 card spreads today to do readings. So if there's something that you're interested in, please let me know in the chat. Yeah, this deck is gorgeous. I love it. It shuffles well. It feels good in the hands. The cardstock is amazing. I would say like my only complaint so far, I mean, it is kind of big. That makes it difficult to shuffle, but it's not impossible. The only thing is not the guidebook, but the little pamphlet. I wish that it was in actual alphabetical order so that when you're getting to know the deck, you can find the words faster. But you can see with this artwork, you will hardly need to use the pamphlet or the handout. Hi, Alvin. How are you? Oh, isn't it late? Alvin is in Italy. Oh, thank you for being here. Did you just get home from work? I love your bike rides. Love, love, love. Okay, that was for Grace. Okay, so now we're reading for Yvonne. Yvonne, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. Yvonne. Yvonne. Okay, Yvonne is still here. All right, Yvonne, I'm just going backwards in the chat to look for your question, unless you want to type it real quick again. You just got home, done with your morning shift. Aw, how beautiful. Harriet, I will add you onto the list, and I will read for you as well. Okay, I have you. All right, Yvonne. Yvonne, I'm looking for your question. What's going on in your headspace? Okay. Are you an air sign? Trying to figure out what's happening and why. Okay. Okay. What's happening and why? So let's find the right spread. Okay. So how about if we do a oh, Virgo. Okay. Nice. All right. So let's do light and shadow. So card one would be the light, something positive, inspiring, or visible to you. And then card number two is going to be the shadow, something negative, challenging, or hidden. Because sometimes when we, first of all, like looking at the light, helps us with gratitude. And anytime that we invite gratitude into our life, it helps us raise our vibration. But then the other one, shadow, like it's good to look at the shadows because when you see them, you can work towards integrating them. And then they're no longer shadows. Now, this is not an overnight process. Like sometimes you notice something about yourself and you're like, oh, and you sit with it and that, but it's not something that you could just break a habit like quickly. Like sometimes it takes a little bit of time, right? So that's okay, because once you have awareness, you'll start to notice it just a little bit faster, and eventually you'll be able to pause yourself before you have to open the store now. Oh, okay, thank you so much for hanging out. Bye, Trista. Okay. All right. So this message is for you, Yvonne. The light. What is positive? What is positive, inspiring, or visible? Interesting. Okay. And then the shadow card. What is negative, challenging, or hidden? I have to say, both your cards presented themselves very easily. So for you, light, something positive, inspiring, or visible. The card that has come up is knowledge. I hope that's not blurry. Hopefully you can see that. Knowledge. And it's interesting because I was, sorry, just 1 second. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Alvin. Um, Card number one, light, something positive, inspiring, or visible. Knowledge. This could be information. Uh, it could be through written word, it could be through research, but it could also be knowledge that you're picking up from your own intuitive self, right? Your own internal guide, your internal compass, your higher self, your spirit team. There's so many different ways to pick up on knowledge. So the light, something that's positive or inspiring. It seems like you have the ability to access various points of information that help you currently. Okay. And then for shadow, what is negative, challenging, or hidden? So this is really interesting because we have here this beautiful card, and we can see it says transformation. And basically anytime I see a beautiful butterfly like that, I think of transformation, but also the color blue is a very spiritual color for me. So something that is negative, challenging, or hidden, you perhaps could be doing some, maybe you're doing research, maybe you're on your spiritual journey and you're trying to arm yourself with information, right? Different ways. Maybe you're talking to people, talking to elders, maybe you're doing some research on the internet or hanging in places like this, right? Spiritual chat rooms. across YouTube and all the different platforms. So maybe you're like trying to arm yourself with information, but it's hard when you're on a spiritual journey because, they don't call it the dark night of the soul for nothing, right? It's difficult, it's challenging. There's a lot of information. There is such a thing as information overload. Sometimes it feels like you're getting so much information, you tend to, maybe feel overwhelmed and feel like you don't know which way is right and which way is wrong. So, that could be speaking to this heavy energy that you're currently feeling right now. The fact that you're trying to do all of the things so that you don't make any errors, but this whole journey is a journey of transformation. So you're gonna come out of it on the other end, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Tell me if you're still here with me and if this makes sense for you. And while you do that, I'm gonna take a sip. Yes, I agree with you, Amanda. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. hmm I feel like there's spirit guides in this card too here. There's spirit guides in this card. And here's what I'll share about that. Everyone has a spirit team, right? But in the beginning of your journey, it's really, really hard to understand what they are trying to say because they're speaking to us through crystal or through symbols, through dreams, through imagery, through numbers, through all kinds of things. Like they're just trying to get a message out to you. And in the beginning, you don't know, so you don't recognize. And you're just like, oh, or you start to feel like, oh, I'm starting to notice, X, Y, and Z, but I don't know what that means for me. So it's a process that happens little by little. And these are questions that I asked myself for the longest time. And I only just recently, flat out, I was right before bed, I was speaking with my team, and I said, if you are, I had someone very specific in mind. I said, if you are a guide for me, send me a sign. I want to see a winged creature. And I went to bed. And then the next day, I forgot all about that. And it was super, super late in the evening. And I decided to go outside. And I think I was only outside for maybe 7 minutes total. But literally, the moment I went outside, I saw a beautiful butterfly come approach me. I was under the lanai. It came underneath the lanai with me and then flittered off. And immediately I knew that that was the confirmation that I had asked for the night before. So that's not something that I've been able to do my whole entire life. It's something that I eventually got to the point of being able to do. But for me, my team speaks to me a lot through dreams. I get a lot of messages, a lot of symbols in dreams, and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. And I just say, okay, can you tell me a different way? Tell me a different way because I don't understand what you're telling me, right? So have communication, right? Before you go to bed at night, when you're clearing your mind and preparing yourself for sleep, put that intention out there and see if you start like jotting down little things that you're noticing. And eventually, when you're looking, it's like a game. And they enjoy this process with you, right? They enjoy it because it's like a game and they're leaving you clues, and then you have to put it all together and create your story, in essence. So I know that that's difficult, but it seems like that's the path that you're on right now. So hopefully that helps you, my friend. Oh, that was beautiful. I love that. I love that. Oh, hi, Clint. How are you? Thank you for being here. I've been pulling cards for my friends. It is nice, isn't it, Alvin? Yeah. It is very nice. All right, so I will give the deck a shuffle. Yvonne, let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. Would love to hear from you. And I think next we had Harriet. Harriet, if you're still here, let me know. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to work through the reading, so I thank you for being here and for being patient and for letting me read for you as well. Clear energy. Okay, beautiful. All right. Harriet, you wanted to know if there would be a positive outcome for you and for your babies. Let me know if you're still here, and I'm happy to read for you. And if there's anyone else that has joined the chat, if you're interested, let me know. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. I haven't done readings in a while. I used to do live readings all the time. I used to do them all the time. But like energetically, it's hard to keep up and do it. Okay, you're here, Harriet. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Constance, yes, I will pull a card for you as well. So it's draining to do it. And then the other thing, let me get you, Constance. Okay. The other thing is that, hey Bill, how are you? Hi and welcome. Happy to see you. I know it's early for you. Are you having your coffee? Hope mom is well. Uh, Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. So I really have to push myself like beyond my comfort zone to come out here and do these because um I get all bent out of shape. That's why I mostly do pre-recorded content. Then I could do like deep breathing and jump up and down. You just woke up. Oh, thank you. 999 show. Yes, Bill from the 999 show. Yes. Heavy Virgo in your chart. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Harriet, I saw the spread that I wanted to do for you, so let me find it real quick. Positive outcome for me and my babies. Where did it go? I'm um I'm using this book, 111 Oracle Spreads. This is a new book. I don't usually use a lot of spread books, but I wanted to fool around with this deck and it didn't have any sample spreads, so I'm using this book. And it had a whole collection of two-card readings, and I was like, oh, that'll be fun. Something different. I like to change it up a little bit. Okay. All right. So, Harriet, for you, we're gonna do growth and expansion. So card number one is going to be what is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant. And then card number two, what action can help you to move things forward? Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, this deck is awesome. And I hadn't had a chance to play with it, so I was eager to jump in. I've been doing like coming live on Saturdays and doing VRs. And VRs are fun, but I was missing doing the readings. Spreads. You've been practicing spreads too? Yeah. Friends, if you know, if you have a channel, let's support each other and put everybody's links in the chat so that we can help each other out. We can sub to each other. And I don't know. I think my sister is not here. Alvin, I think, may have left. Um, Gypsy JJ, if you're still here, let me know. Basu, I see you. When will my next relationship arrive? Basu, I can read for you. I have a list, so I'll add you to the list, okay? Right. Oh, Alvin, thank you so much. Alvin, do you think you could, I don't know if you're on your phone or your computer, are you able to put Constance links in the chat? Okay. Harriet, card number 1. What is causing you to feel stuck? It's right here. And card number 2, what can help move things forward? All right, your cards presented themselves very, very easy. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you. This is really interesting, okay? Harriet, for what is causing you to feel stuck or stagnant, look what we got. Intuition. And so, oh, this is powerful because I feel like, are you listening? Are you listening to your higher self? Are you listening to your intuitive hits? You know, that feeling in your gut. You know, sometimes you feel something and then you're like, nah, and you talk yourself out of it. Maybe you're having a hard time trusting right now, trusting your own intuition. I feel like this is a major block for you right now. So this is something that you definitely could work towards because our intuition is just the greatest, most powerful thing that we have to help us in day-to-day situations, but also spiritual situations, and bigger situations. So it's important to have a clear channel and a clear understanding. And a lot of times we pick up on things and then we talk ourselves out of it, like, oh no, maybe that, no, that doesn't, maybe I was imagining it or whatever. So here I'm getting that message that you have to trust yourself more. Trust yourself more. Okay. And then card number 2, what can you do to move things forward? You're not going to believe this. Look, magic. Magic is your card, my friend, and I can't help but notice all of the beautiful symbols that are on this card. Now, I don't know how much you know about tarot, um, or symbolism, right? When I think of magic, I can't help but think of the magician card. And when I think of the magician card, I can't help but think about all of the tools that we have at our disposal, right? Do you regularly think about what you have in your arsenal, right? It's important to take inventory of your tools and not only all the things that you have to protect yourself and to ground yourself, but also take note of the things that you don't have and maybe work harder to get towards those things. In this card, there are so many beautiful images. First, we have the birch tree. That in and of itself has very, very powerful medicine. So I would encourage you, if you have time today, look up the medicine, the spiritual meaning behind the birch tree. But then we're also seeing a unicorn here, and we're seeing a lot of crystal energy in this card as well. And this is about like knowing what you have at your disposal and knowing that you are the magician of your own life, right? You can alchemize, you can take what you have and transform it into something else because you know what? Like, necessity is the mother of invention, okay? And a lot of times we need to get creative with what we have and make do with what we have. And in order for that to take place, you have to really be in tune and in touch with your intuition. And so I feel like this is calling you to connect with yourself and trust yourself more, right? If spirit is leading you a certain way, trust that it is leading you in that way for a reason. And don't be afraid to call in your support system, your spiritual team, right? Everybody works with different energies, right? Whatever that is for you, whether it's God, the universe, Mother Mary, other gods and goddesses, however you like to think about that, spirit guides, the angels, the saints, call in what you need to get the final outcome that you're looking for and put your intention out there. Let it be known what it is that you want to do and what it is that you want to work towards. So hopefully that is helpful for you, my friend. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hopefully that resonates for you. Abba says hello. Well, hello. Hi and welcome. And Basu, you're waiting. Okay. Oh, Basu, you're waiting. Okay, let me put your name on the list. Okay. Basu, I added your name onto the list. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. So hopefully that helps you. I'm going to shuffle my cards real quick. I just noticed that these cards, like they also have different colored backs. And I was like, oh, my cards are upside down, but no. Some of them are like this. See, some have the deeper color on the top and the lighter color. See how cool that is? Oh no, they are upside down. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. All right. So earlier when I was shuffling, I got them crisscrossed. Okay. I will fix that later. I don't read cards in reverse. I feel like when you pull cards, you can kind of see the energy in the surrounding cards, and you can see for yourself whether or not it's uh, something that is in reverse or not. All right. All right. Harriet, definitely. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me read for you. NRA00, hello and welcome. Hello and welcome, and thank you for being here. Friends, if I could quickly ask everyone to please remember to like and subscribe. That is really helpful. Oh, thank you, Amanda, so much. Yes, please remember to like and subscribe. Amanda, hold on. Okay. There we go. All right, beautiful. I already like and subs. Thank you for liking and subbing. NRA, 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 NRA. All right, Constance, this is for you. Constance, what kind of creative? Yeah. This is my homemade card. I lost this card at one point and I was freaking out. And then I found it in my son's room and he had trampled it and I lost my mind. And he was like, "It's a piece of paper." And I was just like, "It's mine. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take my stuff." Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. Beautiful. Have fun shopping. Oh, okay. She's going shopping, Amanda. Bye. Thank you for being here. All right. So, Constance, we have yin and yang energy, growth and expansion, you and them, spirit of discernment, That's kind of like, yeah. And then light and shadow, two card cross, student and teacher, decisions. Bye, Amanda. Self-awareness, love, and appreciation. So is there a theme that strikes your fancy? Let me know. What do you think? What do you think about love and appreciation? Shall we do that? All right. I'm going to have a sip. Awesome. Okay. See? We're going to do that. So, card 1 is going to be a quality to love and embrace about yourself. I love self-love. That's so important. I love that. A quality to love and embrace about yourself. And then card number 2 is going to be how to appreciate and be thankful for that quality. Yes, because sometimes there's something that we need to appreciate, but it makes us feel uncomfortable, and then we don't know how to. Ooh, it just came out. Okay. Ooh. All right. How to appreciate and be thankful. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. Ganesh has shown up for us today. Okay. I wanted to refer to the keywords because I'm not very familiar with this God. So, I know that this is a powerful God because Trista just mentioned this earlier. A quality to love and embrace about yourself. Look who has shown up. Ganesh. With the keyword of prosperity. So this is blessing, success, and abundance. Why? Because this particular God is the remover of obstacles. And so, a quality to love and embrace about yourself, you are likely in a situation where it is very manageable for you to remove obstacles out of your way in order to get things done. Okay? And this happens when a person is very self-aware and connected to themselves, to their spirit team. And when you're constantly in reflection and thinking about, self-reflection is so important. There's so many things that come to me on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes I'm reflecting on something, a situation, an experience, and I'm thinking like, how can I, like, what could I have done better and how can I integrate that lesson for next time? And I go to my card deck for that. I go to my card deck because my team speaks to me quite easily through the symbols on the cards. And so that's what I'm seeing for you. That for you, something that you could love and embrace about yourself is your light that you bring to other people, which could be a blessing and a curse sometimes. Hi, Anna. Hello, welcome. It could be a blessing and a curse, right? Because we have access to information, but sometimes it weighs on us. Like there's a lot coming in at times. And the more you progress on your spiritual journey, the more comes in. And so this is something that I want you to love and appreciate about yourself. And then card number 2, how to be thankful for that quality. This is so, I can't even say it. Beauty. That is the card that came out. Beauty. How to appreciate and be thankful for that quality. Recognize the beauty that you bring just by being you. You have a beautiful aura, you have a beautiful energy, and you have a beautiful light. You have a beautiful light, and you bring love and kindness to so many people, so many spirit messages. Your connection to the divine is so beautiful, and it is to be commended. And I certainly love that about you, and I'm, hoping that you're also loving that about yourself because this brings so much needed beauty into the world. Oh, so, so good. I love these cards for you. They're so good. So many emotions. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot. But it's so beautiful. I'm happy I was able to pull these cards for you. Thank you so much. Ganesh, this figure, look at that. So, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let me give my cards. You are most welcome. You love it, Anna? Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, beautiful. Let me clear the energy. Gorgeous. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. All right, and next we had Basu. Basu, let me know if you are still here. Basu, are you Hindu? No, I'm not. I'm not. I am from Puerto Rico. Yes, a lot of people think that I am. Um, a lot of people think that I am. You face them east. Mm, gorgeous. All right, Basu. So you are here. You wanted a reading. Tell me again, what was the topic of your reading? Basu. NRA had asked for a reading too. Okay. Basu, I'm going back in the chat to see if I find your question. Okay. When will your next relationship arrive? Okay. So, timing. Is there, Basu, let me ask you a question. Um, but my name is Becky. I was supposed to meet you. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you found me. If you can find it in your heart to like and subscribe, thank you. All right, Basu, is there somebody in your life that you're interested in? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm having my cup of joe. My past love was very hurting. Oh, because you love pink? These headsets are great. I love them. So I'll put a link in the description box after the live in case, and then if you have Amazon, then you can order through there. Okay, here's the thing, Basu. So you're looking for love. Your past love was very hurting. There's so many questions I have for you right now. Do do you feel like you've healed from that past experience, or do you still have feelings for that person? Let me know. Elizabeth, I mean, I probably could, but why would I? I'll probably lose subscribers if they hear my voice. I'm not a good singer. All right, Basu, let me know. Because before we're ready to meet new people and to start new relationships, we have to be sure that we're ready for that. And to be ready for that, you have to heal what was what's already taken place, right? In your life. So if you're still hurting, if you're still thinking about that person, if the thought of the things that happened still bring tears to your eyes, then that means there's work for you to be done, to be done there. So let me know if you're still here. I will not accept her. I'm almost finished. Okay. You're in a healing journey then. You're in the process. I'm gonna do a variation of totally finish. I'm gonna do a variation of you and them, except I'm gonna do a card for you and a card for the future person, okay? All right, so card number one, how your energy, okay, hold on. Card number one is gonna be your energy, okay? And then card number two is gonna be future. Okay, Basu. For you, I've gotten the root chakra. So, the color for this chakra is red. It is located at the base. And a lot of times in meditation, you will visualize roots growing and anchoring you into the earth soil. And you will visualize, hi, Ankita. Thank you for coming back. You will visualize a connection to the universe coming from your head to secure you and ground you. So, your energy, it seems to be very rooted, it seems to be very grounded, and it seems like you have done a lot of work to get you to this point here where you are right now. Even though it's been painful, you have learned from those experiences and you are working to put that behind you and to find your way to being able to feel safe and secure, not only with a new person, but with yourself. I feel like that's very, very important. So that is the card for you. And then the second card for future state. Okay. We've gotten the Phoenix, rise up. I feel like this is very positive confirmation that there is something making its way towards you. There is energy making its way towards you. If you continue doing the work of healing and staying rooted and grounded, it will find its way to you. Very strong fire energy here, but very positive reading. So I can't tell you a timeline because I'm not a predictive reader. I don't read like that. I can just say that it is optimistic. It looks good for you, my friend. So hopefully you found that helpful. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for letting me read for you. Beautiful. Ankita, guidance from the universe. All right. Basu, let me know if that makes sense for you. Thank you so much. Okay. I have NRA on the list. NRA, are you still here? NRA, let me know if you are still here, and I'm happy to read for you. Oh, good. Okay. NRA, refresh my memory. What was the topic of your reading? It is very true in your Sagittarius. Okay. So for you, that's even more telling because it could be, hey, Stardust, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, friend? For you, it could be even harder to be grounded in your energy. So the fact that the root chakra card came up for you is great. All right. Henry loves and committed. Does Henry love and is Henry committed to you? Okay, we're going to do the same spread but different. We're going to do you and them. A card for your energy, and then number 2, a card for their energy for you, okay? So that's what I'm going to do for you, my friend. Let me just clear the energy. Awesome. Stardust, how have you been? A bit under the... Oh, okay. Sending positive energy your way, my friend. Oh, it's so hard when we're not feeling well. Basu, okay, thank you. Bye. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, NRA. I have pulled cards for you, okay? Now, Ankita. Okay. I pulled cards for you, so I'm just going to say it may not be what you're hoping to hear. So let me just say that first and foremost. So card number 1, how your energy is interacting with them. We have this card, wishes. It's like you wish that they would do the certain thing, feel the certain thing, act a certain kind of way, uh, behave a certain kind of way, think of you a certain kind of way. You're wishing. You're doing a lot of wishing, okay? And then their energy towards you, this card is leap of faith, but what I see is the person running. I don't know, are they running away from you or running towards you? And I feel like you know the answer to this question, my friend. It almost feels like you have a lot more invested in this than they do towards you. And I feel like perhaps you should be leaning into spirit for something like this. I'm going to show you this card again. You see in here, this figure is running and she's jumping, and then there's the hand of spirit coming out of here and saying, grab my hand and I will help you and I will help lead the way. But you have to take that step. So that is my message for you, friend. And I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but sometimes it's better to know in advance than to sit there and wait, like wishful thinking. Oh, I wish this. Oh, I wish that. I wish they would like me. I wish da da da. No, like sometimes you have to stop doing that to yourself. Talcato, hello and welcome. What is this called? Well, I am doing readings today. So yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, he doesn't want to break up with me. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they don't want to break up with you, but it's because what happens when this is a deeper conversation, right? I think you have to do a little bit of soul searching here. That is the general message that I'm getting from you. Because do you want to be with someone that's with you because you're comfortable at this moment, but if somebody else shows up, they'll leave you to go to another person? Is that what you want? You know, I'm just saying, like sometimes people stay in situations because they're comfortable until the next best thing comes in. And you don't want to be that girl. Nobody wants to be that girl. Yeah, it's like Anna says, trust your gut. Can you read for me too? Talcato, I will put you on the list. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I'm gonna shuffle my deck. I'm gonna clear the energy. Okay, next I had Ankita. Ankita. Okay, Ankita, universal guidance. Universal guidance. Okay. All right. So, Ankita, for you, we're going to do love and appreciation, okay? Card one is going to be something to love and embrace about yourself. And then card two is going to be how to appreciate and be thankful for that quality. Love and appreciation. Give the deck a shuffle. Thank you for being here. Yes, Alvin, thank you so much, friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really helpful and it doesn't cost anything. So if you could help, that would be greatly appreciated. All right. Okay, so Bipasha, I see you, and I'm gonna put you on the list, but I don't know that I'm gonna get to everybody on the list, okay? Because Vipasha. All right. Because I've been live almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna do like one or two more readings and then call it a day. But I go live regularly, and you can always, if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll be notified of when I go live, so you can come back if I don't get a chance to read for you today. All right. Okay, Ankita, reading for you, guidance from the universe. I'm gonna pose a question for you, Ankita. So here we have true self. Do you feel like you are being your true self? Do you feel like you're having to wear a mask? Do you feel like you're having to pretend to be something that you're not in front of certain people? I feel like your spirit is asking you to learn to be comfortable with yourself. Learn to be comfortable with yourself because it's exhausting to have to change who we are depending on who's around us all the time. And if people love us and accept us, they will love us and accept us for who we are today in this moment in time. With our wounds, with everything, the way that we are, even if we're broken, they will love us where we are at. Okay? So spirit is asking you to find peace with that. Okay? And then the second card, how to appreciate. How to appreciate. We've gotten the card of vision. The card of vision. And I don't know that this is exactly speaking to what you could see with the naked eye. I feel like a lot of times this could also be what you could see with your third eye. Okay? Each of us is gifted with vision, and it's up to us if we are looking or not. And it's hard to use our vision if we're wearing this mask. I'm going to move the card closer. You could see where her third eye is. It's gold. See that? So perhaps this is an invitation for you to remove that mask and come to terms with who you are and find a way to love yourself where you're at right now. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, and I'll say that, friends, sometimes I'm reading for one person, but you could hear somebody else's reading and think to yourself, wow, that resonates for me too. That happens. And it's okay to take the reading as if it were for you as well. Um, so that is what I have for you, Ankita. Hopefully you found that helpful, accurate. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna shuffle here. Beautiful. Mary Ann, do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I do, actually. I do believe in the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, but I believe in a lot of things. I feel like there is an entire team of ascended masters that we can tap on for help and guidance at any moment in time. Myself, I like to work with angel energy. I love to work with Mother Mary energy. Lily, hi, hello, and welcome. The highest power, God Himself. Lily is looking for a reading. Lily, I'm going to add you to the list, but I have to say that my energy is dwindling because I've been on for a couple of hours, and so I have to I'm gonna do one more reading, and then I'm going to stop for now. So Telcado, can you tell me if you are still here? Let me clear the energy, and I'm feeling the need to cleanse. All right. All right, Tocado here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Talcaro, tell me what was the topic of what was the question that you had? Yes, no religious, yes, because everyone, this is an open space, and I work really hard to make sure that this space feels safe and welcoming for all people of all walks of life, of all spiritual backgrounds. So just because I believe in a certain thing doesn't mean that the rest of the world has to believe the same thing. Different people believe different things, and my opinion is that of live and let live. So, a lot of times we have people that are trying to push their opinions or views on other people. I don't like that, and I don't have space for that here. I don't have space for that here. So, unfortunately, I had to let you go, Marianne. If you have questions, spiritual questions like that, you should, I don't know, be talking to somebody else. I don't know. This is not the right place for that. Yeah. Yup. Okay, Talcado, you're here and you want to find a spouse. You're searching for a spouse. You feel like you're ready for a spouse. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you. This is interesting. Okay, my friend, this is what I have for you. So I pulled a card for you and I got this beacon of light. So I feel like you are ready. You are putting your intention out there into the universe. You are shining your light. Now, I don't know where you stand on this here, but what I'm going to say to you is that each of us has a certain energy that we put out to other people. It's what makes people either like us or not like us, right? And if somebody meets us and they don't like our energy and they move on, that's okay because you didn't need them in your life, right? We all put out a certain light, and this beam stretches out and it attracts other people that are similar to your energy towards you, right? Uh, and that's generally how that works. So I see here, this is beacon of light. You have your light. Your light is shining, your energy is radiating, and it will call someone to you when they're ready. But right now, so I pulled a card for you and I pulled a card for them. For them, I have grounding. This tells me that they're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. The person that is meant for you is not ready yet, and they are doing their own homework at this time, right? They're becoming a better person. They're getting grounded in what they believe in and what they stand for and what they're looking for. You ever meet somebody and you ask them the question, hey, what are you looking for in a relationship? And they don't know. Well, I want what everybody else wants. I want somebody to love me. Da, da, da. When someone is not ready, it shows. And then you try to proceed, right? Getting to know them, but it doesn't work out. Why? Because they weren't ready. So, I would say that for you, this person is not ready yet. They're not ready, but they're working on it. They're doing all the right things. So my advice to you, friend, continue shining your light. Continue shining your light because you're doing the right thing and they're going to come to you. Yeah, they're going to come to you. Hey, Selena. Welcome. Welcome. I was just telling my friends that, like, it's been busy today. It's been busy today, and I have done quite a few readings, and I'm feeling like you have to listen to your own energy levels. I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling drained. So I know that I had a couple other people in the chat that had asked for readings, Papasha and Lily, but I'm gonna take a rain check. And what I'm gonna say is please remember to like and subscribe and then hit the little bell. That way it'll notify you when I go live. I'm trying to do a better job of going live regularly at a set time so that you can find me easier. So I am going live on Saturdays at 11 Eastern Time. And so if I didn't get a chance to read for you today, I will read for you next time. I have your name here in my book, so I'll remember and I will do your reading for you. But thank you so, so much for being here and spending time with me. I've had a great morning. Thanks to all of you. Oh, you were live with Gerald? Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. There's a lot of lives today. There was another live. There was a in Truth Wave, there were quite a few people going live today. So yeah, it's a busy day, but I had a lot of friends keeping me company, so that was really nice. And I got to do a lot of wonderful readings for people, and hopefully they found it, helpful and useful, and they'll come back some other time. Thank you, Alvin. You're so good. Alvin, I'm gonna pull a card for you real quick. Alvin, gratitude. Yes, I'm so grateful for you. How beautiful. That's for you, my friend. I'm grateful for you. And you know what? You are one of the most grateful people that I know. Your energy is so pure, and I just adore you, which is why I always try to find your lives, and if I don't get to go to them, I'll try to, reach out some other kind of way to let you know that you are not alone, friend. So you are a very grateful person, and I am grateful for you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous day. And I am going to say goodbye and I will see you next time. Bye.